Yeah, I'm back here, man, smoking on that Keisha with a legend right now. Smoking with a legend, man. He just came off stage. We're out here at A3C 2012, man. Tell us how you doing tonight, man.
I'm chilling, man. You know what I mean? I'm nice. You know, it was a nice crowd tonight. I came out to perform and get in the business, and you know, it seemed like everybody appreciated what I gave them, and it was a good turnout. You know what I mean? It's my first time representing A3C, and I think they got a great thing going on. I see that. I see how they so passionate about the music, and it's my first time representing it, and I felt they was right.
Okay. Do you think events like this are good for the status of hip hop and what's going on right now? How do you feel about what's going on in the game?
I mean, the game right now is, continuing to grow, but the artistry side is stellar, but it's still time for more improvement though. But I think that A3C is providing a platform for artists to get out there and get on their grind. You know what I mean? Y'all the new generation, so it's important that you got these companies that can put these kind of events together and have rap supporters, you know what I mean, of all genres come out and represent, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's a good thing, man. A lot of people who's out here, representing this shit, though, so it's a big thing.
There's a lot of positive energy out here, man. How does it feel to be holding down the game of hip hop for so long? It's something that every day is writing its own story, man. How does it feel to just be looking at it as something you started and seeing it now today?
I mean, I see it as, a platform for everybody to fulfill their dreams in music if you feel like you're an artist, you know what I mean? But I'm just a product of the movement. I'm a product of the environment. And, for me to get that status, it's an honor. You know what I mean? I feel I paid my dues, of course, you know what I mean? I think that other artists, if you pay your dues, it could be the same way for you too. But for me, it's just living out your dreams, man. I'm 42 right now. I'm still dreaming. You know what I mean? And my fans is right there with me. They didn't betray me. They didn't go nowhere. They still listening to my darts. They still telling me, what it is and what they feel. That's why I like the internet, because it's like they so fucking honest and blunt. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers are keeping 100. And it'd be something that rapper may need to hear or may not want to hear, but more importantly, you know what I mean? Rap is fundamental, so you need that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, man. What any new artists in the game out right now, getting things popping that you looking to work with, man? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I'm running a label right now, Ice H2O Records, yes. You know what I mean? I'm working on this artist from Toronto. His name is JD Era. He got a big fan buzz out there in Toronto and throughout the whole Canada. So he's basically pushing himself towards the States and getting a lot of love out here as well. So, you know what I mean? We just want to make sure that he get that platform that he deserves and, get out there and do his thing. You know what I mean? Because he's a talented kid. So I'm representing him right now. And to the fullest, definitely. And, like I said, more importantly, right now, we're just focusing on our brand. We're focusing on the Ice H2O brand. And, we also looking for talent out there as well, too. There's some cats out there, y'all want to holler, hit us up, you know what I mean? We always on the Twitter, 24 hours a day.
Ice H2O. Get at them, Ice to H2O on the Twitter.
Holler at us, you know what I mean? And, like I said, man, we're gonna keep making dope music, man.
All right, and what advice, maybe a cat that's not gonna get a chance to maybe holler at you and get a shot at that label experience, what would you give some advice to a young cat in the game right now?
I would say to all my young brothers and sisters out there, don't give up. You know what I mean? And establish a strong team with you. People that care about you, people that's gonna be honest. Not people that's just gonna yes you on everything. You know, and constantly work on the music. Like sometimes you may think that you're so close, but you don't realize it take a lot of work though. So you got to keep working hard, and you know, just don't give up. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody stagnate you on what you feel that you want to do. You know what I mean? If this is what you want to do, you gotta go for it. But you gotta go for it hard. You gotta work hard. If you ain't working hard, it ain't gonna happen that easy. It's a million rappers out there, so you gotta know how to get in and strike in a way where people can respect it.
All right, man. Well, man, that's all real love, man. Let me hand you this element back, man.
Yeah. Good.
God, always. I mean, I had to take him way back, man.
Shout out New Music Monkey. You already know what it is. Keep doing what you do best. And shout out all my people in Vegas. You know what I mean? We love to come out there and perform. You know what I mean? We do our shit out there. It's always a solid show. So just shout out all my people out there, though. You know what I mean?
We out here getting it in. A3C, newmusicmonkey.com, Atlanta.
One.